What you're essentially saying is, I don't see color. And the problem with that is that regardless of what you feel like you don't see, the rest of the world sees color. I've seen you comment about a black woman on multiple people's videos, and I feel like in the grand scheme of everything that is going on, to be fixating on a black woman says a lot about you. There was a literally outed PDF file, and you're fixating on a black woman. That is problematic. You have no right to police black women. You are doing the very thing that Gracie was saying that everyone was guilty of. You can have a very strong sense of moral and ethics and still be wrong, because to not see color perpetuates racism. What you are saying when you say I don't see color is denying the lived reality of people of color, because just because you don't see color doesn't mean that the rest of the world doesn't treat people of color differently. So you should be handling conflicts, issues, conversations around people of color differently, specifically because they are treated quite differently because they deal with racism. So if you want to address a black woman specifically, you should be very mindful of what you say, how you say it, because when you do things like that, the harm that will happen to a black woman, because people love to dogpile because it's a black woman. It is not only just a black person where racism comes in, but it is also a woman where they get dogpiled on because of misogyny. I think that in this situation, when I see people repeatedly making videos or comments about Gracie, I don't know you from Adam, but I've seen 2 comments that you've left on 2 different videos about this woman. I think that the fact that these people, you specifically, aren't focusing on Path, go focus on the man that was an outed PDF. How about that? Instead of a woman who was triangulated by white men so that she could be the scapegoat in this situation. Was she perfect? No, she wasn't perfect. Do you think that the PDF file accidentally picked a woman of color to be the person to put her neck out? I don't think that was an accident. I think that was a person intentionally using a woman of color. And you can't see it because you don't see color. Yeah, that's the problem. There's a book called Me and White Supremacy. Open it, read it. It's a workbook. And start to see color, because racists see color. Everyone sees color. I'm white presenting. That means something in the world. You're a white man. Focus on policing white men.